Hello, we're back here again with the family doll, and we're going to soak her clothes. As you can see over to the left here, I have some clothes that are soaking already. I have a Casper the Friendly Ghost outfit down in there, and some little doll clothes as well, just soaking away, trying to get that yellow out of them. Okay, now what you're going to see is you don't have to buy the same stuff as me. I've always expressed that. This was something I was trying out at the time, but this stuff is by Twin Pines. Okay, it's bought in the States off of Doll Parts Supplies. And this is a little, now you can use stuff from your own home. Okay, so I wanted to try this. I've seen this being used, and I have to admit, I'm really liking it. So, this is called Perk, and it's Doll Action Figure Cold Water Clothes Cleaner and Stain Remover. Okay, so I hope you can see that. I don't want it to get blurred, okay? And the next thing I'm going to put in here too, it's called Boost, and it's made by the same company. It's a stubborn stain remover. And the stuff is working. It works really great on that Casper. Now what I'm going to do is I just take my little spoons here. I bought these from the thrift store as well. You'll hear me say that a lot. I buy a lot of stuff from thrift stores, trying to keep the price down as you're restoring dolls. Some of this has gotten hard. There we go. Slowly eating away at some of this. Whoa. Okay. It's just like a powder, a granular powder. But you know how you get those little that hard piece in there. Okay. So we have 1. I'll put 2, 3, and 4. Now I got 4 of the Boost in there. And so I'm just going to stir it up with my hands. Okay. You can hear the granulars in there. This is just cold water. It's not, I never use hot. It's cold, good old cold water. Just let the granulars dissolve underneath the pressure of your hand. Now you can use OxiClean is another one, but be very careful with OxiClean because it belongs to the bleach family. So you want to make sure that you're not leaving things in overnight, that you stay right on top of it because it will eat old cloth up. So be very careful with that. This stuff here does not have that same element about it, but yet for some reason it does take out the stains. It's not a fast action. It's a repetitious action that you have to repeat, especially if something's really stubborn, like I've been working with when it comes to the Casper the Ghost. It's very, very yellowed. And I'm pretty much got it looking pretty good. I'm really surprised how nice it's looking. So we're just going to take this here, and we're going to, I think we're pretty much getting there. The rest of it will dissolve on its own. Okay, so we're going to take the little girl's coat. We're going to put it inside this. Everything's going to go in. Get it soaking. And there we go. Like I said, it's all cold water. And we're just going to soak her clothes. Now, I know a lot of ladies out there and gentlemen out there who collect dolls. They find these things and, you know, these dolls and, you know, like to see how other people, how they clean up their dolls. This is my way of doing it. I'm not saying it's the right way. I'm not by no means. You come up with your own. If you like what I do, great, you know, so, but, these are just, I'm giving you ideas. That's all I'm doing. And then you follow what you feel, you know, and that's how I deal with it, with people out there in Dollyland, you know, and I love to give out how I do things, but like I say, it's not always the right way for everybody. Like I say, you can use Dawn dish soap. Your dish soap can even take some of this out. It doesn't have to be complicated and high-end stuff. This stuff is expensive. I'm going to put it that way. The Twin Pines stuff is pricey, especially when we're not so much the price of it itself. It's more the exchange and bring it into the country. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying here to you is, I know not everybody can afford, you know, and it's towards your affordability. So if that's the case, also, Dawn dish soap works wonderful, and household cleaners can also do the same thing. But like I say, be careful when it comes to OxiClean. It does have an element to like, it does work like bleach. It's in that bleach family, and it can eat up old clothing. And you got to sit on top of it. You can't let it like sit overnight. I've done it. That's why I'm telling you. I've experienced it already, and I learned my lesson. So I'd just like to pass that on to everybody out there. So we're going to let those soak overnight, and we'll come back to them. I've actually let the Casper the Friendly Ghost outfit, it has soaked for 2 days, and the yellow that's still coming out of it, it's just phenomenal. So this stuff does work, but like I say, it's slow. Not everything works. Like even on your household products, you're going to want to let things soak, especially if they're really yellowed and you're trying to get yellow out of the clothing. So it's a matter of letting it soak for a few days, and that's why I say with OxiClean, I don't suggest doing it for several days in a row. It's a short-term type of product. You put it in, you got to be on top of it and take it out. You got to babysit it, and be very careful with the strength of it, because it, like I say, I'm just trying to be very clear about it. It will eat holes in old clothing. So that's my word of warning there. Okay, so now we're going to come back over here to my table, to the dolls over here, and now the next step is we're going to start cleaning these wonderful little dolls up. These filthy little girls, they're filthy. And it's just probably from where they've been stored, but they're in good shape. There's nothing wrong with them as far as doll-wise. They all have their fingers, their toes, their noses the noses have not been bitten off or anything of that sort. So, oh, we forgot the hat. Let's get the hat in there too. All right, the hat goes in just as well. All right, there we go. There we are. Okay, so there we are. So now what we're going to do, we're going to clean up these dolls, and that's the next step. So it's going to be back to my goop again. That's what I'm using. And a soft toothbrush. The little dog I'm going to do separately by hand. I don't think he should go into the water because of the type of material that he is made from. So I want to just kind of lightly go over him with a little soft toothbrush. I'm rethinking this, if I want to put a new ribbon on this or not, or should I keep the original. And I'm always about keeping things to the original as much as possible, and maybe that's the way I'll go. I'll just keep it the way it is, you know. Something to think about in the meantime right now, but yeah, we'll talk about that down the road and see what we do. I know the new ribbon would make it look fresh, but at the same time, the original ribbon it means more, having it stay with the doll and the dog. So there we go. So I hope you like what you're seeing here, and these dolls are going to take a little while to clean up, and but nothing that goop can't take care of. And I don't know about washing her hair. It doesn't look like it's dirty per se. From the hat being on top, I think it's escaped a lot of abuse as far as being dirty hair. But I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to clean the doll up itself. And so stay tuned for that. That'll be part 3. Thanks for joining me. Bye.